Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super exciting because it's a little bit different than what I'm used to putting up on this channel. Today's video is going to be all about vegan meals. So I'm going to teach y'all how to make this recipe right here. And this is sweet and sour tofu chicken. So if you want to learn how to make this recipe, and I'm telling y'all it's pretty easy, then just keep on watching. Alright y'all, you're going to need 2 mixing bowls, a strainer, a cast iron skillet, a spatula, a whisk, measuring spoons, measuring cup, rice cooker, and a knife. Now for your ingredients, all you need is your favorite type of rice, flour, brown sugar, avocado oil or any type of oil, rice vinegar, liquid aminos or soy sauce, ketchup, pink Himalayan salt or any salt, and super pressed firm tofu. Rice definitely takes the longest to cook, so I always start with my rice. I fill up my rice cooker with 2 cups of water and then follow that with 2 cups of my favorite type of rice. Once that rice is cooking, I like to start on my tofu. So I take that flour and I just kind of eyeball it into one of the mixing bowls. And what I like to do is get the super pressed firm tofu. That way I don't have to press it myself, which can take an additional 10 to 15 minutes. But I will take a paper towel and just kind of dab it off because it is a little damp. So what I like to do is cut my tofu in thinner slices. That way it cooks a little faster. So I'll just cut these into thin slices, and then I'll cut it long way, and then from there I will cube it, so that way it will have more of the appearance of chicken. And apparently I cannot speak today, y'all. Once I have all the tofu cubed up, I put it in the flour and I use my hands to mix it. And you really want to make sure that each piece of tofu is really coated. That way it won't stick to your pan or your cast iron skillet. Now, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, that's totally fine. But if you have a pan, that will work just as well. I like to take a ton of avocado oil and make sure the bottom of the pan is really filled. And this is where that strainer comes in handy, so you don't have a lot of that excess flour like I have here. Now what you're gonna do is let your tofu kind of cook for 5 to 7 minutes, occasionally flipping it. Now you want your tofu to get kind of golden brown like it is right here, and then that's when you're gonna preheat your oven to 415 degrees, and once that's preheated, you're gonna pop your tofu and cast iron skillet into the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. Now if you don't have a cast iron skillet, just continue to cook your tofu on the stovetop for an additional 10 to 15 minutes. Next, we're gonna start on the sweet and sour sauce. You're gonna take 6 tablespoons of brown sugar. Then you're gonna take 2 tablespoons of your liquid aminos. Follow that with 6 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Next, you'll take 2 tablespoons of ketchup, and I know that sounds weird and kind of disgusting, but it honestly makes this dish. Now you're going to take just a pinch of your pink Himalayan sea salt, or any salt, and then you're going to follow that with 2/3 cups of water. And then you're just going to whisk that all together, and then your sauce is done. Now you want to take your tofu out of the oven when it looks real golden brown. And that's when we're going to start adding our sweet and sour sauce to the tofu. Now you want to have the stove top on about medium-high heat. You really want this sauce to get caramelized and make it really sticky. You're going to let this cook and start to bubble up for an additional 2 to 3 minutes, but you really want to keep stirring it because you don't want your sauce to get too sticky and then it will just get stuck to the bottom of the pan. You can also add in veggies or pineapple, which we usually do, but sadly I ran out of pineapple, so I couldn't add it. Once it's done, then you just take your rice, dish it up, and you are good to go. Alright y'all, that is it for this video and for this recipe. It takes no more than 35 minutes and then it's good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to start seeing more vegan recipe videos like this one, give this video a thumbs up. That way I know you guys really enjoyed these types of videos and we can go on this little vegan journey together, because I'm new to the vegan life and I'm loving it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you can be notified every single time I upload. See y'all in the next video. My elbow hurts, so y'all better give this a thumbs up for the elbow pain. Mm.